Welcome everyone to the Wednesday Night Warriors, episode 37. We are the Wednesday Night Warriors. I am Romeo Anthony Colon, joined as always by my good brother, Chris G. How you doing, Chris?
I'm good, and I am with Mary Jane.
We cover AEW Dynamite, WWE, NXT, Wednesday Night Wrestling, the Wednesday Night War. Before we get into this week's events, February 17th, 2021. Friendly reminder, help us out. Leave us a thumbs up, share this video, retweet this video, like this video, comment this video, and subscribe if you're already not subscribed to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. 1,000 subscribers strong and going to the moon. Chris, I'm going to switch it up this week. I say we start with NXT since they're the ones coming off Takeover Vengeance Day. They have the big follow-up show, and it starts with Kyle O'Reilly wanting answers from Adam Cole. Kyle O'Reilly says they were supposed to be like any other group in history, and Adam Cole ruined it. Roderick Strong comes out instead of Adam Cole. He tries to play peacemaker. Kyle O'Reilly gets agitated, gets even more agitated when Finn Balor comes out, telling Kyle to get in line if he wants answers from Adam Cole. All three of them are interrupted and jumped by Pete Dunne, Oney Lorcan, Danny Burch. They ruin everything, attacking all three, and then eventually setting up a 6-man tag for the main event for NXT. This was the drama, the Undisputed Era drama from TakeOver.
I still got mixed feelings about where they're going with this storyline because I'm such a fan of Undisputed Era, and I think they're strongest together. But at the same time, I can see why they're going this route. It's all right. It's a decent way. This was the most important part coming out of the takeover, right? So I guess it's a good way to start the show.
William Regal tells us that Santos Escobar sent him a video saying no thanks to the match versus Karrion Kross. He said it'll be on his time, not Regal's time or Karrion's time. Regal says it'll happen next week or else Escobar is stripped of his Cruiserweight Championship. At first, I was mad at this, the bait and switch. I don't like, but I hear from Dave Meltzer that this was postponed for medical reasons, medical necessities. Candice and Indy versus Shotzi and Ember. Gargano on commentary calls this Revengeance Day. The story of this match was there's a van in the parking lot that's distracting the way. Gargano goes to investigate, but Austin Theory meets him, bound at the wrist and the feet, wearing some ridiculous outfit, but pretty ecstatic that he's free from Dexter Lumis's abduction. The Way don't even care that they lose this matchup to a roll-up because of the distraction. They're just happy to see Austin Theory. This went 16 minutes, 20 seconds, and it went across 3 segments. Not as good as last week's match, and way too long. And the whole Austin Theory thing felt very anticlimactic.
Basically, yeah, way too fucking long. Wasn't a bad match, but just a little too long for my liking. I like the rape van pulling up, but it kind of gives it away that either Theory's in there or you thought Loomis was gonna pop out. So I'm not a fan of just like they found Theory, that's it. Like, he's there. Nothing happened to him. Great.
5 minutes in the Wednesday Night Warriors, we got a rape van mention.
That's what it is. You can't call it anything else. It's either a kidnapping van or a rape van. There's nothing positive about a fucking white van that long.
Pat McAfee's on a private jet. He shits on the internet nerds who thought they were right. Well, hashtag Pat was right. And he was right about Adam Cole, the Undisputed Era, and he's bragging about it. Glad to see him back, even in this small little video that he sent up to them. I told you so, bro. Beautiful, beautiful. I loved it. Swerve Scots versus Leon Ruff. A very short 5 minutes, 27 seconds, but they both got some decent shit in back and forth. Ruff wins with a crucifix pin, and Scott is shocked afterwards. He fake shows respect and then beats Leon Ruff's ass.
Mixed feelings because I'm not really hyped about Leon Ruff. I am a Swerve fan though, so I don't like Swerve losing, but I get why they did it, and I was more of a fan of the post match than the actual match. Even though the match wasn't bad, but I just want to see Swerve. I don't really care for Ruff like that.
Yes, even though it's an L for Swerve, I think it was an overall W for him, just getting this attention. Aaliyah and Jessie Camilla with Robert Stone Oh, how the mighty have fallen for Robert Stone. Hardly any attention paid to him on the outside, on the camera, or on commentary. Remember when he used to be a big deal? They used to focus on him, and he'd be our jabroni of the night on several weeks. Now he's just nothing. It's like he's a background player versus Casey and Caden. And how do I say this nicely? See, Camilla is not ready. She's clunky. She's slow. She's awkward. It's not fun to watch. Casey and Caden win in 2:36. I thought Casey looked innovative. Xia Li and Boa are on the stage. Casey confronts Xia. Xia then marks her. And I didn't get the exact language. I think she said next week she'll get purged. Purged? Is that what she said?
I think she said next week she'll find her purse.
What?
No, it was purged. Yeah, she said she was going to purge her. Whatever. I mean, the match, good chemistry with Caden and Casey. I like the tag team. But there was a little botch in there. I'm sure I'll review sooner or later. But yeah, I'm just whatever. The whole marking. I just want to see Xia Li beat people up. I don't want to see her. I don't want to see any of the extra shit. Just let her beat people up.
Beth Phoenix is in the ring with the Dusty Cup trophy to present to the winners. MSK out first. They say they'll be the next tag champs. They were not as obnoxious as the first time I heard them on the mic. Good. Raquel and Dakota out next. And suddenly they're baby faces. You deserve a chance. They're interrupted by Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, tag champs, making an appearance. This is our 9th Raw or SmackDown invasion of NXT. Actual, decent trash talk between these two teams, back and forth. MSK and Beth Phoenix, they're loving in the corner, eating popcorn. And on March 3rd, these women will battle for the tag titles. Raquel says she'll shove that trophy boot so far up Nia's hole, she'll never get it out. And then Wes Lee has a seizure in the corner. Oh, excuse me, with this episode, wrong choice of words. He shakes a lot in the corner, Wesley.
First of all, it makes sense that MSK had popcorn because they're munchie saving kids. I get it. Yeah, another MSK. They saved the munchies for when it's time to use them.
It's going to be an ongoing thing. You're going to have to come up with something new every week for MSK.
I can try, but damn, it took me about 5 or 6 just to come up with that one. So don't get your hopes up. It might be good for one a month. Yeah, I like this. Good to see the tag champs being represented across all brands. So, and I wasn't expecting the trash talk to be this decent. So, good shit all around. I hope they keep building up. I'm sold on Raquel. I'm still not sold on like Dakota for some reason. But hopefully she changes my mind.
Come on. I think between the last time Shayna Baszler saw Dakota Kai and this time that she saw Dakota Kai, she has grown so much. And a little babyface wimp who couldn't do anything. And now she's a little badass heel. Well, she got a big badass heel behind her. There's the evolution of Dakota Kai from the last time Shayna Baszler seen her. I thought that was cool.
I agree character-wise, but in ring, it's just like I don't really see anything spectacular from her. I'd rather watch Raquel just powerbomb people.
They replay the incredible Cameron Grimes music video from Sunday. At the end of that, we see that he's crashed his Lambo. You think he'd be in tears, but he just laughs. I'll just buy a new one. Cameron Grimes, baby, to the moon. Io Shirai was doing a photo shoot until Toni Storm interrupted with a big boot. And officials broke it up. Looks like we'll be getting those two going forward in the singles program. I'm for it. And then Kushida versus Tyler Rust. Kushida still selling injuries from his Gargano encounter on Sunday. Kushida has the hoverboard lock. Rust doesn't tap, but Malcolm Bivens, his manager, gets on the apron, tells the ref to stop it, protects his investment. This match went 11 minutes, 12 seconds. Bivens thought he could get a cheap win booking this match on a hurt Kushida, and it backfired.
I thought this was good because Russ, I feel like this is the perfect presentation for him. This is where they should have started. Have him go up against like vets and fight hard but still lose instead of they fucking introduce him as like this big deal and nobody even knew who he really was. But I like the pairing with him and Bivens, and I like the spotlight on Bivens because he's good. He's really good. So I don't know. I liked it. It made Russ actually feel kind of important to me for once. which is a good thing. So and Kushida, just being Kushida, selling and just hitting the moves when he has to. So I'm all for it. I'm excited to see where they go, especially with the finish. I think that was a good finish. I'm not into finishes like that usually, but I liked it.
It was different. L.A. Knight talks shit from his home. You know L.A. Knight pretty decent. What can you tell us about him, and are you excited to see him in NXT? And do you like this name?
Well, I have mixed feelings because I like Eli Drake. LA Knight is fucking corny, but I can see why they went with it, and it gets heat, so whatever. I think he's main roster ready. I think he's good on NXT. Personally, I don't like him in WWE, but he's like suited for a main roster. I think just the way he works in the ring and his mic work, his character, usually he feels like a main roster guy already. So I'm a little surprised he's on NXT, but it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna help.
Valentina Feroz versus the singles debuting Zoe Stark. She is Lacey Ryan from the Indies, and she's dominant here. 2 minutes 30 seconds. Her finisher is sick. It's like a GTS flip or something. And the rich get richer. NXT Women's Division look like they get another solid worker here.
Yeah, she looked kind of impressive. She's strong. She moves good in the ring. She's not clunky. She looks poised. You know what I mean? And that flip GTS, whatever it was, it's just I don't know if she's gonna be able to do it with every woman, but for the women that she can do it with, like I want to see Casey flip like 7 times and then go. It would be nice. Wear a mask.
Main event time. Danny Burch, Oney Lorcan, Pete Dunne versus Finn Balor, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong. Roddy comes out doing the Undisputed Era pose, but Kyle just walks right by him. Not in the mood tonight. When it comes time to tag, Kyle tags Finn Balor and not Roddy. End of the match, Finn goes up for the coup de grace, but here's Adam Cole to knock him off the top. Cole then stalks Kyle and pump kicks him. Cole then hits Kyle with a brainbuster onto the steel steps. Roddy lays out Burch, who picked up the NXT title as a weapon. Roddy then takes the title to Finn, who instinctively doesn't see who it is and hits him with a Pele kick. That lets Pete Dunne sneak in with a bitter end to beat Finn. Dirty finish, 12 minutes, 1 second. Post-match, Finn Balor picks up the title and is laid out by Adam Cole with a super kick. And Cole raises the title like the prick he is. Post-show drama on Twitter with fans in attendance reporting Kyle had a seizure and had to be stretchered out. Everyone was worried. I saw wrestlers on Twitter praying for the best. Fans were very concerned. You had reporters in the industry saying he was in the hospital with Adam Cole at his side. Ryan Satin confirmed this was a work. He confirmed Kyle was just selling really good, and that WWE had no intention of this looking like a seizure or anything like that. Kyle has type 1 diabetes, so I think he's susceptible to having seizures. So I guess that's what got people very, very worried. It's too bad that this isn't the 80s, where social media couldn't ruin this, ruin an angle, and NXT could just run with it like this was real.
Well, the match was good. It was more story driven though. I think we all seen that coming, you know? So I liked what was going on in the match. Like Kyle really like snubbing Roddy and shit. The tension with Finn still. The post match though, I mean, I didn't see Adam Cole coming out. I thought he would have took a week off since he didn't come off later. Or if he would have came out, it would have been totally different. I didn't see him coming killing Kyle O'Reilly on the steps. Shout out to Kyle O'Reilly, because you dumb motherfuckers really thought that he was hurt. I understand with oh shit, he got diabetes and he's susceptible to this type of shit, but like, damn, like with the quickness, just run to the internet and start typing shit and just spread it like wildfire. Like, shame on you. Just fucking wait until you get some actual confirmation. You know what I mean? Thankfully, he's okay. He's just really good at selling. But I was upset at first, but I'm interested. I want to see where this goes. I can't really judge this storyline until we see the end result. Because at the end of the day, I just want to see the Undisputed Era together again.
And Cole looks like a scumbag, not explaining himself on Wednesday, just
That's
continuing.
great. That's the Cole we need.
Yeah.
I think that's the best Adam Cole, scumbag Cole.
Chris, don't worry about the Undisputed Era breaking up. There's always money in a reunion down the line. Don't worry. Let them fight it out, and it'll be fun. We're gonna get some good matches out of this. Match of the night, I'm gonna go with the 6-man tag main event. You?
Yeah, we'll go with the same.
MVP, Kyle O'Reilly. Probably got a slammy with that performance of selling, but now he deserves an Emmy on top of that. An Emmy award for Kyle O'Reilly, who suckered everyone in attendance, suckered everyone on the internet, suckered journalists, reporters. Woo! Amazing. And I do want to give it to Roderick Strong too, because I thought in the first segment, I thought his acting was maybe even better than Kyle's. I've really liked Roderick Strong almost trying to play Peacemaker. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm giving the whole Undisputed Era. Adam Cole can get an MVP too. Fuck it. All three of them.
Great job all around. But I'm gonna give it to Kyle O'Reilly for working you motherfuckers.
And Jabroni of the night for me. I was really disappointed in her performance. She's just not ready to be on Wednesdays. Jesse, come here.
Since you want to bring up Robert Stone fucking being out of the loop and just being in the background, it's Robert Stone. Fuck happened to this guy? He was on top. He had time. Now he has. Forgot he was there.
Let's talk AEW Dynamite. They start with Hangman Page, who recently hired a shady legal team. And he's with Matt Hardy versus the Hybrid 2. In this match, Jack Evans goes for a Phoenix Splash that lands about 4 miles short of Matt Hardy. Definitely coming to a Joints and Jabronis near you. Buckshot Lariat to both of TH2, and then a Twist of Fate to Angelico for the win, 658. Afterwards, Matt is happy and proud of Page. Page brings out the Jaguars mascot, who has a contract that they signed. They're having a match at Revolution because Page signed a different contract than the one Matt Hardy thought he signed. They're going to have a match. If Page wins, he gets 100% of Matt's earnings from the first quarter of 2021. Matt suckers Adam Page into putting the same thing on the line, making Adam look like a dumb babyface. Then the mascot attacks Page. It's Isaiah Cassidy. And then Matt pays TH2 $3,700 to help beat up Page. John Silver, Alex Reynolds make the save. -1. Brings out the whole damn Dark Order. Matt ducks a buckshot lariat. And then Page and the Dark Order, they stare off like star-crossed lovers. I didn't like most of this, except for the Dark Order and Hangman stare off. That was cool. And -1 bringing out the reinforcements. To me, it was just too much legal mumbo-jumbo, contract slip. But I don't need all this. I'm fighting for your money that you made in the first quarter. The Jaguars mascot, I didn't like it.
Stakes, man. They're trying to have matches feel important without having titles in it. I like the effort. The execution might be a little poor, but I like the effort at least. And I don't mind the big money match stipulation. I think that's a cool stipulation. They didn't say just fucking one night or this amount. They said your earnings, your Q1 earnings. That's merchandise. That's all that shit. Come on, man. It's good shit. But the match itself, I like TH2, but damn, Jack Evans, what the fuck, man? This is going to be like the third time on Joints and Jabronis. And I like you. I don't even want to put you on it, but I got to do what I got to do.
Are you building a Joints and Jabronis Hall of Fame?
Oh, that's a good idea. I might have to. Definitely got Naya, Jack Evans, and a couple CMLL dudes. But we'll get into that down the line. It was what it was. I enjoyed it.
Serena D versus the returning Rio. The AEW Women's Eliminator Tournament. Welcome back chant for Rio. She wins in 14:42 after a sequence of pins between the two. The right person won here, if you ask me. But this didn't do anything for me. I know a lot of people raved about this match, how much they liked. I didn't like this match. Way too long. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was because it was face versus face. I don't know. Something was missing here. And I was just meh towards this. What about you?
I thought it was good, but it took too long to get to that next level. So I almost lost interest in it, like in the middle. And then once it kicked into the next gear, it was crazy. I liked it. I don't know. You could have went either way because Serena Deeb is good. But Riho is former champ, so fuck it.
There's a video package on Jade Cargill shooting basketball with Shaq. Very nice, very athletic, but we're not fucking shooting hoops on March 3rd, are we? It's a mixed tag team match. Show me her in the ring doing something. What is this basketball package? We're not playing Space Jam.
I'm all for sexy women hitting jump shots. She got a nice form. She probably shoots better than me. She'll probably bust my ass, right? And I could ball a little bit. It's always nice to see Shaq hit a free throw.
I think she played college ball.
All right, so she's good. She's probably decent. She probably played D2. You never know. But this isn't basketball. I don't want to see you motherfuckers train in a basketball gym. I want to see what's gonna happen in a wrestling ring. So, I mean, I appreciate what they were trying to do, but it didn't make any fucking sense.
Orange Cassidy versus Luther. 1 minute 50 seconds. Orange Cassidy wins with the filler punch. Oh, excuse me, the orange punch, not the filler punch. The OC luster just continues to just fade away. Say goodbye to it, Chris. Say goodbye. There goes Orange Cassidy stardom. What was this? What was this filler crap?
It's just a way to get OC on the show, man. He still got fans. He still got a following. People still like him. He ain't going nowhere. It's all right.
I'm worried. I'm very concerned. Very concerned. Taz with Hook and Cage. They call out Sting. Sting comes out. Taz makes fun of him for needing a bat. Sting immediately drops it, even though the camera angle fucked up, didn't show us. And then Sting starts just throwing hands at Brian Cage. What, the idiot? Hook tries to hook him with a baseball bat. See what I did there? Cage then power bombs Sting. He picks up this senior citizen and he power bombs him in the middle of the ring. Team Taz celebrates. The overhead angle of Sting laid out produces some wonderful memes from the internet. Here's one. Here's another. Oh, look at that. You like that meme? Look at this one. By the way, Sting definitely dyed the shit out of his gray hair. What is that, just for men? Just for Sting.
Just for Sting. Fucking Sting orange. I don't know what his hair was. It was like a brownish red. Sting maroon.
He should have kept it gray. It fit the winter theme. It fit the snow. Don't be
That's actually not a bad idea. I don't know. He should.
Self-conscious Sting. Come on, Sting. Shit, hey, you wanted Sting to get physical, huh? Here you go.
I know. What the fuck? He got powerbomb. Like, I'm still trying to process it. So, are we gonna see a regular match, a regular street fight, where he doesn't take a lot of bumps, but he will take a bump or two?
We're gonna have to see how he felt Thursday. Taking that bump.
I'm sure they rehearsed it and he took bumps prior to that, and he felt good enough to take it. So, I don't know. We just pray for his safety every time he's in there.
Kenny Omega reading to some kids at school. He's reading the Young Bucks book, Killing the Business. One kid asks if there are pictures. Another one asks if the two brothers on the cover are in love. Fuck these kids with their stupid fucking questions. My God. Ugh. Kenny reads one fucking line from the book. The line that says how much of a draw he is. And he says, oh, look at the time. It's time to go. Callis takes him out of there. But the kids do get to beat up Michael Nakazawa for a little bit. I thought this was hilarious. Kenny Omega healing it up in a very entertaining way.
Hell yeah. The fucking just being a subtle dick. Like, yeah, I'm here to read the kids, but I'm only going to read one line about myself and see you later. And then the best is Don Callis is like, oh, kids, well, Kenny got to go. But hey, you guys got Michael Nakazawa. The kid just comes and kicks him in the dick. Like, good shit all around. The kids played their part. Kenny's the man.
Santana and Ortiz with the Inner Circle versus the Young Bucks with their parents in the front row for the tag titles. The Inner Circle get kicked out just a few minutes into this match from MJF trying to cheat. A street sweeper and by Santana Ortiz. Matt Jackson botches breaking up the pin, so he has to just do the next best thing, and that's stop Rick Knox's hand from counting the three. A clear DQ if I've ever seen one. You can't do that, Chris. You can't do that. They powerbomb Matt Jackson into the front row. Ortiz yells, "They're the best! We're the best!" at the crowd from the apron. And then when he gets back in the ring, he's rolled up by Nick for the win. 13 minutes, 7 seconds. To me, a very anticlimactic ending. The Inner Circle attack after. Omega, Callis, and the Good Bros watch in shock backstage. They take their sweet time figuring out what to do. Brandon Cutler gets destroyed by Jake Hager trying to save. MJF and Jericho put the Bucks in their submissions. And then the Good Bros finally are here to make the save. And Jericho gets in Papa Buck's face, and Papa Buck shoves Jericho. This match, I was very, very excited for this, but the action was okay. But it could have went to another gear. They're saving it, I guess. And that ending sucked.
I don't mind the ending because I want my Puerto Ricans to win, goddammit. So if this leads to another future match, I didn't expect it to go another gear because I feel like they've had better matches or a better match. I'm pretty sure they've had a match earlier in the AEW lifespan. I want them to win. I can't say it all the way, man. It's a good match, but I just want them to win the belts already. But I understand why they did what they did. Inner Circle, fuck the Inner Circle. I mean, coming out and beating up the Young Bucks. It was good with Don Callis holding back Kenny Omega, just sending out the Good Brothers, and the Good Brothers just taking their sweet ass time. They let Brandon Cutler get killed first, and then they just trot into the ring like, come on guys, just leave him alone. Good shit all around. The interaction with Papa Buck and Chris Jericho, two old fucks going at it. Book it. When's the next pay-per-view? It's gonna be Jericho and Papa Buck.
Gender reveal time. Cody and Brandy, they reveal they're having a girl. Chris, you know all about being a girl dad. And looks like Cody, if he wants a future boy to continue the Rhodes legacy, he's going to have to keep shooting up that club.
Yeah, I mean, it's a blessing. It's a little weird at first, but ends up being one of the greatest things ever.
FTR versus Matt Sydal and his yoga instructor. This yoga guy sucks. He gets the big rig. FTR win in 8:53. This match was a sprint as far as FTR matches go. FTR look crisp. They get the med kit and they they tease cutting the yoga guy's hair. The lights go out.
You know that was his brother, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He does yoga on the side, right? He had a yoga mat. I don't know. The lights go out. Luchasaurus. It looked like he was going to do the silhouette challenge for a second. I was very worried. You see his mask. The lights go on. Jurassic Express, all three of them. His horns grew back. FTR gets wrecked. And Luchasaurus looked like a star here. He is the star of Jurassic Express. Your thoughts?
They're both stars. They're both stars. Relax. They're both stars. I mean, for the match itself, I kind of enjoyed the match. They're not that bad. I was listening to Matt Sydal on the Unrestricted podcast, and he really wanted to tag with his brother. So I'm happy that he got that. But a clean win finally for FTR. Right? I feel like, when was the last time?
That is true, because Tully Blanchard couldn't make the show because of snow.
Yeah. So what? And I mean, shit, that's big. This is fine. They finally got a clean win. I'm here for it, man. I just want to see Jurassic Express and FTR. They're making it feel as personal as possible, so it should make for a good match.
Main event time. Eddie Kingston, Butcher and the Blade versus Mox, Fenix, Lance Archer. I thought the match was kind of meh until the Fenix hot tag. Oh my God. He was jumping. He was flipping. He was diving like nobody in this business can. Archer and Fenix go full car crash on Butcher and the Blade, taking them out of action. Eddie Kingston hits Mox flush with his spinning back fist, but Mox just kind of no-sells it. And clothesline paradigm shift for the win in 11:49. After the match, the Good Brothers attack Moxley. Omega comes down and talks shit as they hold Mox up. Mox has a rematch clause apparently, and Omega picks a stip at Revolution. It'll be an exploding barbed wire death match. What? Mox headbutts Omega. Omega with a V trigger. Two of them. Omega bleeds from the headbutts. Blood and guts. But it's just a tiny drop compared to the buckets of blood we're probably going to see at Revolution from an exploding barbed wire death match. This stipulation is a bit over the top. But hey, fuck it. It's an exploding barbed wire death match. I'd love to see it. Let's see. And I don't think you could have picked two better representatives to pursue this endeavor.
Yo, I agree on the match. It wasn't bad, but once the Phoenix Hot Tag came in, man, that shit it turned up. I think Lance Archer also turned up after that too, so it's always good to see him look like a beast. Kingston, doing what he got to do, just selling everything, trying to beat people up, dirty heel shit. The post-match beatdown and just the way they presented the exploding barbed wire match. I didn't ever think I would fucking see this in my life. I didn't even notice.
You forgot the death part. Death match.
Oh, death match. Exploding barbed wire death match. Oh, man. I have to mentally prepare myself for this one. But, yeah. In the words of the great Bart Scott, can't wait.
Match of the night, 6-man tag for me.
I really liked Serena Deeb and Rio.
MVP, I'm going to go for that ending and the kids' storytelling, Kenny Omega.
Go with Phoenix. I think Phoenix looked like the biggest star tonight.
And Jabroni of the night, Brandon Cutler.
I would give it to him, but he got a Dynamite match out of it, so he's gonna finally be on Dynamite, man, like in a match. And I'll just give it to Nakazawa because he got kicked in the nuts by like a fucking 5th grader.
The ratings war, AEW wins again. They had 747,000 viewers, up 6K from last week. NXT, 713,000 viewers, up 155,000 viewers. On the Wednesday Night Warrior scoreboard, AEW leads 26-8-1 last week. The True Heels group page, they broke the tie between us. They voted for AEW, 7 votes to 3. Show of the night, I thought NXT had some major buzz with you Undisputed Era drama. You figured more people would tune in to watch, and they did. And they didn't do enough to keep those people tuning in. I don't think this was the week coming off of Revengeance Day. I don't think this was the week to debut Zoe Stark, as promising as she may be. I don't think this was the week to highlight Tyler Ruff. You know how I feel about him. I don't think this was the week to give Jessica Mia and Aaliyah some time. I don't think this was the week or 16-minute rematch that had nothing at stake except watching a rape van in the parking lot. They gained 155,000 viewers. They were intrigued in Undisputed Era drama. That might have delivered. But they're not going to keep coming back after watching most of the rest of the show. But AEW stunk too. And I'm not letting them off the hook. That was bad too. And when it's close, I go NXT. But I am so disappointed in NXT for not taking advantage of this. It's a wasted opportunity for NXT. So you know what? AEW Dynamite is my show of the night.
Yeah, AEW definitely has some episodes that are hit or miss, and I think this is definitely one of those episodes. But what they did hit was pretty cool. I liked it. NXT, man, just put the shit back on the network and put it 1 hour, man. Just get it off fucking cable. Just let us review like NXT by itself, man. It's not even fucking worth being in the war anymore. You just keep getting spanked like a fucking 3-year-old who just shit on somebody's paperwork. It's terrible.
That was 713,000 viewers that did not watch AEW Dynamite. It's staying right where it is.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
They're lost, pal.
AEW might be getting, 1.3s, 1.4s. That's creeping into Raw territory. They don't want that. They don't want those. So we both pick AEW, and AEW is now up 27-8-1 in the Wednesday Night War here on the Wednesday Night Warriors. We'll put the poll up anyways in the group to see what you guys think. You guys are just full of surprises sometimes. You never know. Chris, where can the fine folks find you?
Find me at True Heel Chris G on Twitter and Instagram. Find me right here in the Wednesday Night Warriors. You could also find me on Blunt Impact and Joints and Jabronis with my man, the 3-time baby making champion Ness.
And you can find me, the Pride of NY, on Twitter and Instagram, right here on the YouTube channel that you're watching. We do True Rewind. We go over the Monday Night War, Raw versus Nitro, me, and Drunk Guy JJ, and SP3. So, for Chris G, his co-host Mary Jane, I am Romeo Anthony Colon. We thank you for watching this week's episode. We'll see you next week, right here, for the Wednesday Night War.